So how are you all?
Good, sir.
Okay, so
Good,
today is your
sir.
third. So today is your third class. Yes or no of the chapter force and pressure.
Yes, sir.
So till now, what you have studied in this chapter? Tell me.
Sir, change like the rest to motion, motion to rest, change in state, force, change in speed, change in direction, change in
Basically, these are
shape.
all the effects of forces. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Effects of force.
Okay. And what are the types of forces?
Push and pull, sir.
Types of forces.
Sorry, non-contact and contact forces.
Contact and non-contact. And types of contact force.
Muscular force and frictional force.
Very good. And non-contact.
Magnetic force, gravitational force, and electrostatic force.
And what about others? Only one student is answering. What about others? Sudipti, Vidhi. Okay. So before starting the lecture, what are the prerequisites? So you are requiring a knowledge of basic mathematics. Okay. Then force. Okay. Now, if we talk about the weightage of this chapter, so approximately 10 marks question asked from this chapter. So this chapter is very important. Okay. Then what we are going to study today. So first we will see about pressure, then pressure exerted by liquids and gases. Okay. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, we will see what is atmospheric pressure. Okay. Now, we are starting with the pressure. So any idea what is pressure?
Sir, the force exerted on us.
Force exerted on us. Okay.
I mean, the force
So
exerted.
what is the relation? Is there any relation between force and pressure?
So
Is there?
to give pressure, we need to have force.
So what is the relation?
They work simultaneously.
I'm asking relation between force and pressure. Okay, no worries. So the force acting on a unit area, sorry, the force acting on a unit area of a surface is called pressure. So what is pressure? Force acting
Force
on a
acting on a
unit area of a surface.
Unit
Okay.
area of a surface.
For example, till now you have studied, let's say there is a block of mass m. Okay. Now, if I'm applying the force, let's say equals to 1 Newton. Okay. 1 second. Let we have another block which is of cubical shape. Which is of cubical shape. Okay. Now, is there, let's say we have a surface area on the left hand side and we are applying the force on the left face of this cube. Okay. Let's say I'm applying a force of 1 Newton. Force of 1 Newton. Now I'm applying force of 1 Newton on the left face. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir.
this face have some area. Yes or no?
Yes,
This
sir.
face
Yes,
has
sir.
some area. So force on an area, or you can say force upon area, is nothing but pressure. So what is pressure? Force upon area. Okay. It might be possible that area of this face is different from this area. Okay. So for the same value of force, pressure on this area is different. Pressure on this area is different. Are you getting or not?
But sir, in a cube, aren't every single side same?
Yeah, if it is cube, then every side is equal. But if it is cuboid or some irregular shape, so every face has different areas. So for same force, If we have different areas, then pressure is different. Okay?
But sir, you said this is a cube.
Yeah, I said, but I'm talking now of the general surface. Okay, in general.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Any doubt in this? Very good. So, pressure is equals to force upon area on which force acts. Okay. So, what is pressure? Pressure is force upon area on which the pressure is acting. Now, tell me what is fluids? So,
Liquids.
substance which can flow are called fluids. Fluids may be liquids or maybe gases, because gases and liquid both can flow. So, substance which can flow are called fluids. Okay. So, for example, liquids, for example, gases. So, both are fluids. Okay. So, what is fluid is clear to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now, we will see how pressure exerted by liquids and gases. First, we will talk about pressure due to liquids. Suppose there is a beaker, okay, in which water is filled. Okay. Now, in water, we know that there's many molecules of the water. Okay. So, these molecules are in random motion. Okay. They move here and there. So they applying force on the side wall of the container, also on the base wall of the container also. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So how we define here force? How we define here pressure? So pressure is nothing but force upon area. Okay. And you already know that liquid filled everywhere in this vessel. So pressure is exerted everywhere. That is on the base of the container and on the wall of the container also. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So as you can see here that pressure is exerted everywhere. Why? Because liquids applying force on everywhere on each wall of the container. Okay. Now suppose we have a tube and we have taken a glass tube and we have a deflated balloon. Okay. And we attach a deflated balloon here. Okay. Now what we will do? We will fill this tube with the water. Okay. Now as water is filled in the tube, what will happen? You can see the balloon is burst from the sideways. Okay. So balloon is burst from the sideways. So what is the observation here? Anyone? What is the observation here? Initially, balloon is deflated when we fill the water in the tube. So balloon burst sideways. So what is the observation? Can we say the
Sir.
pressure is exerted sideways on the balloon? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
Yes.
So what is the
No, sir.
conclusion?
No.
That liquid exerts pressure sideways on the walls of the container. Okay. Now, suppose we have a glass tube. Again, we have taken a glass, or you can take glass tube also. Now, when we fill this with the water, now we have taken two holes at the same horizontal level. Okay. We have two holes at the same horizontal level. Now you can see that water is traveling equal distance from both the holes. Okay. Water is traveling equal distance from both the holes. So what we can say, that at a certain depth pressure remains same. Okay. See, as depth will increase, pressure also increases. Why? Suppose we have taken this depth, so liquid above this depth is this much. Now if we increase our depth, what will happen? Weight of the liquid will increase. Okay. So as you go deep inside, pressure on your body, pressure on the vessel will increase. Okay. Suppose you have taken hole at this level. So what will happen? At this level, pressure will be more. Yes or no? Yes or no? At
Yes,
this
sir.
level, pressure will be more. Okay. Okay. So water will travel at a larger distance as compared to above hole. Okay.
Yes,
For
sir.
example, you can see here we have three holes here. Okay. At three different levels. So here water is traveling unequal distance. Okay, unequal distance, yes or no? Why? Because pressure on the each hole is different. Pressure on each hole is different, so water is traveling unequal distance from different holes. So remember this point, as depth increases, pressure also increases. Pressure is increasing with the depth. Okay, and you can feel this when you swim. So as you go deep inside the water, as you go deep inside, pressure on your body will increase. Why? Because the level of water is also increasing above your body. Okay, is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Sir, suppose we are swimming, like we are underwater, so the water is giving pressure on us. So why do we float up?
Why do we float up? Because of the buoyancy. You will study this in class 11th, that there is a force called buoyancy. So buoyancy is acting in upward direction. Okay. And buoyancy is present
Okay,
everywhere, in the water, in the air, everywhere. Okay. So buoyancy is the force which is acting opposite to the direction of pressure force. Okay. For example, when you walk on the road, there is a force of friction which is acting, yes or no, against the motion. Similarly, buoyancy is the force which is acting above the direction of pressure force. So because of the buoyancy, we float in upward direction. Any other doubt? Okay, very good. So from the lower level of the hole, water travel farthest distance, and from the top side of the hole, water will travel least distance, because there is a difference in the pressure. As the depth increase, pressure will also increase. Okay. Now, what is the conclusion? So as depth increases, pressure also increases. Okay. Is this clear? Yes or no?
sir, sir, can you go back to the last slide?
Last slide.
No, the water length, no length,
This
the
one.
next, no, the next. Yeah, see the water is where it is going. Like how is the top hole traveling the least distance?
Repeat, beta.
How is the top hole repeat like going less distance?
Okay, okay. Okay, there is some, I think, grammatical error. No. From the top hole, water will travel least distance. I will make this diagram. Suppose we have three holes. Okay. So from the top hole, water will travel least distance. Okay.
So this slide is wrong.
Any other doubt? Very good. Okay, so if we revise our whole concept, so first we see that pressure is acting on the sideways of the walls. Okay, now from the top hole, water is traveling least distance, and as the depth will increase, pressure also increase, and because of that, the distance traveled by the water is farthest from the lower hole, from the, okay. Now but at the same level, pressure is exerting same, pressure is same at the same level, so water will travel same distance from both the holes. Okay, is this clear, beta? Okay, now you can see also here that liquid exerts pressure sideways on the walls of the container. As depth increases, pressure also increase, and at a certain depth, at a same horizontal level, pressure remains same. Okay, now you can see there is a dam. Okay, so on the bottom side, the wall of a dam is made thicker. Any reason why at the bottom the wall of the dam is thicker?
Because the pressure is more in the depth, in
Yeah,
the
because as the
deep part of
depth,
the water.
very good. As the depth will increase, pressure also increase. Okay. So why is the wall of a dam thicker at the bottom? Because as we go in downward direction, as depth increase, pressure also increase. So here pressure is more as compared to this, pressure is less. Again, as you go in upward direction, intensity of pressure will decrease. Okay, and as depth will increase, pressure also increase with the depth. So at the bottom, the wall is made thicker as compared to top one. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So pressure exerted by a liquid increases with depth. Okay, so to bear more pressure, we made wall thicker at the bottom. Okay, such that this wall can withstand at higher pressures also. Okay, now we know that as depth increase, more pressure is exerted by water on wall of dam. Okay, so a thicker wall is required to withstand a greater pressure at the bottom. Okay, so I hope that pressure exerted by liquid or is clear to you. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll see that pressure exerted by gases. Okay, so again, gases exert pressure in all direction because gases are more free to move as compared to liquids. Okay, gases moves in random direction. Okay, suppose you take a jar, okay, and in that jar you filled some gas, okay, and in a room when you open that jar, so gas from that jar will you can say try to
Spread.
occupy whole
Spread.
volume of the room. Yes or no? Means there is a random motion
Yes,
of the
sir.
gas. Yes or no? So gases exert pressure in all the directions. Okay, because there is a random motion of the gas will go here and there irrespective of the direction. So because of that, gas exerts pressure in all the direction. Suppose we have a balloon. Okay. Now when you fill this balloon, what you will see that pressure is exerting in all direction. But in the case of liquid, you see that shape of balloon is not like this. It's like this. So it's bursts from the sideways. Yes, yes, beta.
So, sir, does that mean that gases exert more pressure?
No, we can't say that gas exert more pressure or less pressure. I'm just talking about the direction.
Okay, sir.
In which direction pressure will exert. See, the amount of pressure depend upon the quantity of gas, okay, on the quantity of water. You can't compare directly.
Sir, what if there are equal amount of gas and equal amount of liquid?
Water, simple. What is pressure? Pressure is force upon area. Suppose you fix the pressure, you fix the area. So what is variable here? Variable is force. And we know, suppose we have a glass tube and you fill water, let's say up to this level. Okay, let's say up to height h. So there is some weight of this water. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Now this weight is applying pressure at the bottom. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This weight is applying force at the bottom, and that force upon area at the bottom is equal to the pressure. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you want that what quantity of gas we have to take such that it will exert same pressure, for that you have to equate the force, and force is nothing but the weight of the fluid. So if weight of
Yes.
liquid and weight of gas equal, and if you take the same base area for both the case, in that case we can say pressure is equal. So we have so
Okay,
many
sir.
constraints, like we have to take equal area. Now then we have to balance the weight. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now one more thing. Now what is here weight? Weight is nothing but mg. You know or not?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, na? Where g is acceleration due to gravity. Now what is mass? Mass is density upon volume. Yes or no? Mass is what? Density upon volume.
Yes.
I think I'm not going out of syllabus. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you know that density of water is more than density of gas. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So if you take same volume if you take same volume, then also if density of water is more, then for the same volume, mass of water will be more as compared to gas.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes,
directly
sir.
you can't compare. Okay? There are so many constraints. When you will go in higher classes, in class 10th, in class 11, then in depth you will know that how much amount is needed and what are the constraints on which the pressure is depending. Its volume, its mass, its density. Okay, there are so many factors. Even at the higher classes, you will get to know that it depends on temperature also. That what is the
Okay.
temperature of water, what is the temperature of liquid, what is the temperature of gas, which type of gas, okay, what is the velocity of the gas. So there are so many factors on which pressure depends. For now, you have to know only that pressure is nothing but force upon area, and in the case of liquid at same horizontal level, pressure is same, and as depth will increase, pressure will increase. And pressure is acting on the sideways because of the liquid, but in the case of gases, pressure is exerting in all the directions. Why? Because gases are free to move in all the directions. Is there
Okay,
any
sir.
doubt in this? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, very good. So, in the case of gases, gases exert pressure in all directions. Okay, so now we will conclude today's lecture. Till now, what you have studied about pressure. Now, you tell me what is pressure? Quick, pressure is
The pressure is
Force
force
on
upon
area.
area.
force upon.
Force
Now,
upon unit square of area.
what is the unit of force?
Newton.
Newton. Very good.
Newton.
What is the unit of area?
Centimeter square, meter square.
Ah, basically both units are correct, but we have taken SI unit of system. So in SI system, area unit is meter square. Okay.
Okay.
What is area? Area is multiplication of lengths. Yes or no? Length into length. Length into
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
breadth. Breadth into height. Yes or no? Length into
Yes, sir.
height. So basically it is meter into meter in SI, and in CGS it
Yes,
is
sir.
centimeter into centimeter. Now you told me that unit of force is Newton. So SI unit of force is Newton. So I take SI unit of area also. Okay. We can't take unit of force in SI and unit of area in CGS. If you want to take centimeter square, then you have to take unit of force in CGS unit also. Okay. Force
What
and
is
area have
so
same unit.
CGS is dyne, right?
Yeah, dyne. Very good. Dyne per centimeter square. Okay. Now, next, what have we studied? That what is the pressure exerted by liquids. So tell me,
It's
pressure exerted by liquids.
as
Sir,
the depth
in liquid.
increases, the pressure increases.
Okay, first thing, liquid exert pressure on sideways of the walls of the container. Okay. Next, as the depth
And gases
increase,
exert pressure every direction.
very good. And as the depth increase, pressure increase or
Increase.
decrease? Increase. Very good.
Increases.
Increase.
So can we say that as you go down means in the downward direction, as H increase, pressure will increase? Yes or no?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Okay. Now, how we calculate pressure at any depth? Suppose we have a tube, and in this tube we have water up to level H. Okay. Now, if I ask you what is the pressure at the bottom, so how will you calculate?
Force divided by area.
Force divided by area. Okay. Pressure is force divided by area. Now, suppose, okay, what is force? Force is equal to the weight of this fluid. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Force is
sir.
nothing but, very good. Now, what is force? Force is M into G. Yes or no?
Yes.
Upon area. Okay. Now, what is mass? Density is mass upon volume. Can I say that mass is equals to density into volume? Yes or no? Is there any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Clear? Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
can we write
Yes.
that m is equal, in place of m I'm writing rho into v, where rho is density and v is volume. So density into volume into g upon area. Now what is volume? Volume is area into length. Yes or no? Volume is area
Yes,
into
sir.
length. Yes or no? So
Yes,
in place
sir.
of volume, can I write area into length into g upon area? So area get cancels out. So what is formula for force? Rho into g. In place of L, I am writing H. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Length and H are the same thing. So what is the formula for pressure? Rho into G into H, where rho is nothing but the density of liquid. G is acceleration due to gravity. Now what is the value of G at the Earth's surface? G is approximately 9.8 meter per second square. And for calculation, we take approximately 10 meter per second square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And what is H? So H is the depth. H is the depth from the top surface from the water. Okay? Are yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Can you now calculate the amount of pressure by liquid?
Yes, sir.
What is the formula?
Of what, sir?
Pressure.
V into G into H.
And what is this rho?
Density.
Density of
Density of
liquid. Very
liquid.
good. G is acceleration due to gravity.
Gravity.
And
Gravity.
H is depth of the
Depth. The depth.
liquid column. At which depth you want to calculate the pressure. Okay. And
Yes,
now
sir.
from this formula, you can also conclude that as H will increase, pressure will also increase. Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, sir. Depth increases.
So pressure will
Pressure.
also increase. So this is the mathematical proof that with respect to H, how pressure is increasing. And experimentally we have done so many holes on the tube. So as the depth increase, the water is traveling farther distance from the lower hole as compared to the upper holes. Yes or no? So that's
Yes,
the
sir.
experimental proof, and this is the mathematical proof of the pressure.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now this formula is not in your syllabus, not given in your NCRT, but I'm telling you so that you can do questions of slightly higher level. Okay. So you can attempt question where pressure is asked, that what is the quantity of pressure at any depth. Okay, so
Okay,
remember
sir.
this formula, that pressure is equals to density of liquid into acceleration due to gravity into H, where H is the depth of the water from the free surface. Okay, what is free surface?
Yes, sir.
Up to the level where water is filled. So this is the free surface. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. After that, what we have studied? Pressure exerted by gases. So gases exerted pressure in all the
All
All
directions.
directions.
directions. Very good. Due to its random motion.
Motion.
Clear?
Yes, sir.